That
was
looked
awesome.
like fun. I don't know, maybe there were sports involved.
It's not that, no, not
Sorry,
that time.
Heidi.
That was
Yes, I
just,
did print it.
How
I
long
printed
was it
one
over
for
there?
Ed
Like a
too,
week and a
which is
half.
why I thought Jill took it because she's like, could you print one for Ed? And I was like, sure.
London
So I
to
just printed them both.
Ibiza to Majorca
Sorry about that.
to Cannes. So go to Cannes.
What
It's not
is
even
it?
over there now.
It's just
no.
a little blurb that
You ever been to
says.
Cannes?
It's the thing I emailed to you on Friday.
I've not set foot outside of the.
I emailed you something on Friday, and I
yeah.
copied
Well,
Scott
that was
Lewis, and I
exciting.
said, I asked, and
amazing.
Scott said he would do the
Highly
omnibus,
recommend.
Heidi.
We went when the film festival was
Okay.
going on.
Oh,
he's
gonna read the whole thing.
Yeah, it was only 4 today.
Yeah,
Nicole
luckily.
picked the wrong meeting
What
to
if?
skip.
Rats.
Next time.
Next time, because we have to go back. It was so great.
Hey, John, that's
like
got
an anniversary
clunkiness
trip or
in it,
something?
so I
It was
cleaned it up.
kind of
but-
anniversary, kind of.
It's this.
We always try
I
to do something in the
see.
summer.
Yeah.
like,
But Scott's
that's
gonna
like the
do
weeks of that time
the
when the kids are
omnibus,
sports.
and he's
So we
gonna
were
make
trying to get the kids to come out. We had to
Okay.
be there.
Okay, sorry, Jill. Thank you. Do you have one for Ed?
Yeah.
So we had to get out there early.
Oh.
The kids still had their own stuff.
Okay,
We were trying to get this
so-
one of my nieces or
Who flew them
in-laws
over?
or something. Nobody. So they stayed
They
all
flew
night.
by themselves?
No, we would have.
So I'm
So we
going
would
to
have. We just need
give
one person in a plane.
this.
Perfect. Right, wait,
Okay,
so
thanks.
and
Okay, I
No,
nieces.
see.
but if you-
Something happens, they get stuck in Atlanta overnight or whatever.
Plane gets
Yeah.
diverted.
Oh,
or
yeah,
just
then
give
I'll
them
leave it at home. Yeah, okay.
No.
Who's
All
missing?
knows. I'm like,
So what is the, sorry, what is the order of
Say
saying what?
Who needs your washer after
So,
that?
I do, we do the short.
I would've done it.
See, that's what my wife's friends at work are like. I'll be your sitter meal plan. So next time you know,
Airplane
next time I'll let you
attendant.
know.
Yes,
No,
after
no,
the
and then
movie.
it's funny,
Yeah.
no, you
I didn't realize.
They just get in, they eat their meals, they have their headphones on, they get their iPads.
Okay,
But if you want me to say like.
And I'll be at the airport, all you do is meet with customs, and we're sending their passports, and we're gonna have you.
All right.
And your wife has family over there, right?
No, one of my buddies lives over there.
Yeah, you
Her
should
dad
probably say
is
that,
from,
yeah.
her dad's family is from Sterling.
Okay,
Our broker.
okay, so, sorry, so when I left,
Yeah, he's apparently he's got 200.
Oh, the contract?
I looked through
Oh,
the
they
one.
do it for our employees.
Yes.
He must have got.
Ellen,
No,
I
it's
think
the
it's
same.
the
I say
same
I always say
email.
to get try to go to this one.
I know, but it's
There was just a
Yeah, but I'm actually, I can't go, so
because it's
I'll be
like
first after
at one
for
point,
work in New
it's
York.
2025.
So what do you,
within the
you
paragraph
have to
back to
apply
2021.
even though you
Do you know what I mean? Like,
okay.
You still have to file?
I think I'll should go in and just talk to me about
I had no idea.
It's like,
some of the logistics of it, like the
yeah, it's a lot of like a whole big local tie-in.
easier to be paid monthly.
So I just left the car running, so I'm.
Because there was like
Box
literally in
things.
the
Yeah, but bad, yeah.
Don't mind me.
Like the regular Western Standard.
You know, so
I know.
I picked up and go, whoa, 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 whoa.
I know.
There's a lot.
Okay, okay, gotcha, gotcha. I was surprised that Scott on here, because I haven't ever seen the.
Oh, okay, okay,
So I,
yes.
so it just, to me, showed up
Just go
here, so that's all.
I
Give
love
our
it when you
last-
get a cheat
Yes,
sheet.
no, there was just, it was just cleaned up, it wasn't
Okay.
like.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I had no
All right,
idea.
September 18th. Oh, what is this bright orange?
So Phil, how long were you?
Like I knew that from Medicare and I knew that, but I didn't know if you just were
London,
like,
and where did you?
London,
Self-employed
Ibiza,
or
Majorca.
you can't just buy a plane
Yeah,
and you get a ton of.
I never had the final, and then I said, I just would Jill remind me, because I'm gonna have to close down to put it in my system to make sure that we had the final.
You had the file, gotcha, yeah.
Right, well, right.
Hotel is here, tiny road.
Go on this, you know.
Again, it's kind of weird how to get back to, shorter meetings.
Because we're back to two.
Because we're back to two, yeah.
Two nice loungers.
So we have
We do it for our own retirees.
That's so nice.
Slow down.
When they
That was
come
yours.
kind of
Yeah,
relax,
for a
we
while.
help them
Very
relax.
nice.
Was that your favorite stock of all?
Well, surprisingly, yes. They were all great.
So usually people don't do it for a few months. They do, if they're eligible, but a lot of people get to 5 years before they're eligible, and then they have to figure it out.
Well, that's a window. Did you go to the crazy?
Yeah, that's interesting. I'm not sure,
No,
like,
because we were like,
how many
Okay, you guys
hours
ready?
a student you are.
Right.
Or what I would be doing is I'd
Yeah,
not
yeah,
getting
yeah, yeah.
really eligible.
Ready? Thank you. All right. Good evening. Welcome to the September 8th, 2025 meeting of the Village of Western Springs Village Board of Trustees. To honor our nation's heroes and especially to honor the individuals who serve and protect our community, please rise and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Okay, Clerk Timick, may we have the roll call, please?
Yes, President Rudolph. Trustee Avakian.
Here.
Trustee Chen. Absent. Trustee Fink. Absent. Trustee Lewis.
Here.
Trustee Martin.
Here.
Trustee Naraki.
Here.
Thank you. All right, moving on in our agenda, our next agenda item is public comment. See anybody? We'll have you maybe come up not right now, but when we get to the agenda point, so thank you for being here. All right, seeing none, we'll move on to then, just note that the meeting minutes from the August 18th regular meeting minutes of the President and Board of Trustees, and then also the special meeting minutes will both be on the omnibus. Did anybody have any questions or anything on those? All right, very good. Those again will be on the omnibus. Okay, moving to our committee reports. Our first is the General Government Committee report, and Chair Chen is not here. I'm Trustee Naraki. Will you be providing that?
Yes, I have two items under general government tonight. The first item is for Taco Maya at 4700 Gilbert Avenue, Unit 44. Taco Maya Springs LLC Class A liquor license, action to recommend on 9/22. So a new Mexican restaurant has leased a space in the Garden Market Shopping Center located at 4700 Gilbert Avenue, adjacent to Mariano's. The restaurant is requesting a Class A liquor license for a full-service restaurant with a service bar. The General Government Committee and the Liquor Commission have reviewed the application and are recommending approval of the application. Director Vallone, can you provide a detailed summary of the application and introduce the applicant?
Absolutely. So direct attention to the screen. As Trustee Naraki mentioned, we had a new liquor license application for a Class A liquor license. The applicant is here, and representative for the application is here, and I'll introduce her after just giving a brief overview of the application that was submitted, and of course the Class A liquor license. So the Class A liquor license is for service bar only inside of a full-service restaurant. So what that means is that somebody would need to be there for food in addition to purchasing an adult beverage. There is no patron bar that someone could walk up to and have service from. Rules of operation are limited service, so beer and wine can be collected from a counter, but any spirits must be delivered to a customer at the table. Liquor hours of operation are permitted from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., and servers are required to be BAST certified. And then, as I mentioned before, it is required to be a full-service restaurant that serves a meal with that. So the specific application that we received is for a fast casual Mexican restaurant called Taco Maya. This would be their 12th location. They are currently in the build-out phase of the space. The Unit 44 previously had occupants that were not food establishments, so they were doing quite a bit of work inside the space to put a commercial kitchen and then, of course, dining area. And as indicated before, they will have a service bar where they will prepare beer, cocktails, and spirits. Again, beer can be picked up from the counter by the patron. Cocktails and spirits must be served to the actual table. As indicated, this would be their 12th location, so they have existing restaurants that also have liquor licenses. They have also created and included in their application package a specific local liquor licensing manual for their staff that is included as attachment 1 to your packet tonight. That is the specific requirements both from a state perspective and Western Springs' Class A liquor license if they are approved. They also completed background checks on the two owners that didn't return any issues that would preclude them from having a liquor license under our code. As Trustee Naraki mentioned, this has been reviewed by two additional bodies. The General Government Committee reviewed it on August 12th and recommended approval, and then the Liquor Commission reviewed it more recently on the 25th of August and also recommended approval of the application. So the applicant's representative, Son Lee, is here, and she can answer any questions that you have. Additionally, I can bring up the menu if you have interest in that.
Do you want to come up?
Hi.
Thanks for being here again. We appreciate
Can you use the microphone? Just so they can hear? Thank you.
Hi, guys.
It's on.
It's on?
Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
Hi, I'm Sonali. I'm from Taco Maya. I'm really happy to be here to introduce ourselves. Taco Maya is like a fast casual Mexican restaurant. Like Heather mentioned, this is our 12th location. We are in the city of Chicago as well as the suburbs. So a few of our locations are in like River North Chicago, South Loop Chicago, Lakeview, Logan Square, and then we just opened up our location that is on Broadway and Irving Park in downtown Chicago, a little closer to the suburbs, but still Chicago. And then we're in Schaumburg, Rosemont, Downers Grove, Bloomingdale, Arlington Heights, and Niles, which was like our original first location. With Taco Maya, because it is a fast casual Mexican restaurant, we offer a variety of menu, which includes authentic tacos to tortas, to burritos, salads, enchiladas, and we also offer some fusion items that would be a little different, like a Nashville hot chicken taco, a paneer taco, which is a little different than the normal like carnitas, steak, or al pastor. We also have one of my favorite items on the menu, which is an appetizer item. It's loaded nachos, but on waffle fries instead of chips. We make in-house chips. We have our special seasoning that everyone loves as well. We have warm salsas. What makes us special and different is that we have a salsa bar for all of our clients that come in. The salsa bar is available for anyone who's dining in. Obviously, if you're picking up, you're more than welcome to take some with you. We allow caps and lids right there. We have 7 different salsas that go from mild, medium, and spicy, along with our casa jalapenos that have like pickled carrots and jalapenos that you can eat along with like any of the food items that are in the menu. We take pride in the variety of menu we have. It's pretty large. But with all the different varieties, there's something for everyone. We have a kids menu as well. We want to be that third place that everyone comes to dine in. It's family friendly. It's a social spot that we want people to come in for lunch, dinner, or even a snack. Obviously, the Taco Maya is like part of me, so I love going there when I'm like even working and I'm driving by in Schaumburg. I'm like, okay, let me go sit there, have a little lunch, and like be on my laptop. And then with our Taco Maya, each of our ambiances is a little different. So the city looks a little different than any of the suburb locations, and the interior is always different. We pick different light fixtures, different tiles, different ambience for every location you go to, but you know it's Taco Maya because we're consistent with the food and drinks. And with the ambiance and food comes liquor. So we do have a drink menu that has margaritas, beers, and some drinks. So with that, we are here today requesting for a liquor license. And I would love to answer any questions you have for me.
Pardon me, 2 questions. One is there any kind of plan for non-alcoholic drinks as well on your drink menu? And the second is, can you just tell us how you selected Western Springs?
Oh, yes, of course. Well, one, we do have drinks that are outside of alcoholic menus. So we have like the traditional fountain drinks. We will have a soda fountain. And then we also have a horchata. It's a Spanish rice water, a little sweet drink. And then we also, with the horchata, we have a seasonal mix sometimes. So we have a Jamaica, which is a hibiscus, I would say, tea. And it tastes really good. It's like a hibiscus juice. And then we'll like occasionally filter it out for like mango or like strawberry horchata or something like that, like a flavor every once in a while. So yeah, we do have that. We do have like kids cups for kids drinks as well. We offer water, which is in the fountain, but we also have bottled water. We also have bottled like Jarritos, if you guys know the juices. And then we have bottled like Coke and Sprite. So bottled or from the fountain.
Great. And how did you find Western Springs?
And Western Springs, because we're sister companies with LA Tan. It's in the same plaza. So We're very excited that the landlord was, there was a space available. It kind of just happened to be. And it's very exciting because when we first opened up Taco Maya, we had it one in Niles, which was in a normal plaza. We're always looking for a plaza to be in where it has like foot traffic. It's in a family-oriented place. I love like being in the neighborhood with LA Tan, so being with Taco Maya makes it even more exciting because we're in the same plaza. In Schaumburg, LA Tan and Taco Maya are also in the same plaza, and the same with Bloomingdale, so it makes it very exciting for us.
Great.
Great.
What constitutes a meal? Like, can you go get a snack and a margarita, or you have to have dinner to get a margarita?
No, you guys can get a snack and margarita.
And you know the high school's there too, right? I mean,
Yeah.
in terms of snacking, I think you could be wildly successful in the snacking department.
Yeah, and because of the high school, we also have a lunch special. So in Arlington Heights, we're next to a high school, and before that, we didn't really have a lunch special, but we realized that kids were coming in, and they would be grabbing like either sandwiches or their homemade lunches and bringing in, sitting at our location when we first opened. And then we realized that, like, okay, maybe we should create a affordable lunch special that is like a combo of 3 tacos, rice and beans with a drink, like a fountain drink. And it was good for kids. And now, like, kids, like, if a group of 5 kids come in, like maybe 2 of them want tacos, the other 2 have home lunches, and another one wanted a sandwich. We allow like them to come
They
hang
eat
out.
all the time, no, I'm just saying.
Yeah, high school kids growing up, yeah.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Well, again, we appreciate you being here and investing in Western Springs and just all the experience that you bring here with the 12 existing locations, or this is the 12th, that
Yeah.
we're excited to have that much expertise come
Yeah,
into
we're very
town.
excited.
That's great. Yeah, thanks very much.
Thank you. We just started construction, so we got our building permit last week. We're very excited.
Great.
Welcome.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, thanks very much.
So as indicated on your agenda, this is recommended for consideration at the next board meeting if the board determines that it should move forward.
Great. Thank you.
Okay, next item on the general government agenda here is item number 6B, the Lyons Township Football Pride Club raffle application. This will be on the omnibus. The Lyons Township Football Pride Club submitted an application to conduct 50/50 raffles during home football games beginning on October 17th, 2025 through playoff season. The Football Pride Club is a nonprofit, parent-run organization raising money to offset the cost of the football program for students and their families. They have requested a waiver of the fee and bond requirement as they are a nonprofit organization and the raffle manager is a volunteer, non-paid position. A resolution approving the application waiver of fee and bond requirement is on tonight's omnibus for consideration. Does anybody have any questions? Yeah, we do this one pretty regularly, so I wouldn't think so.
Right.
That concludes my general government report for tonight, President Rudolph.
All right, thanks, Trustee Noraki, much appreciated. All right, moving to the Finance Committee, Trustee Martin.
Yes, we have one item. It is that time of year. I think I can take care of this one, John. We need to, one of the items on the omnibus is an item that the Finance Committee reviewed at their meeting on August 27th, and we recommend the approval of the library's intent to levy a building maintenance tax in the amount of 0.02%, which is something we pass along for the library. Any questions? It will be on the omnibus tonight.
Okay, all right,
And
very
that is
good.
it.
Thank you very much. All right, Planning and Zoning Committee report would be Trustee Fink, but Trustee Martin, I think there's no report.
No, it would be
No,
trustee
good.
Vivian.
Sorry,
Good.
I'm
Nothing
sorry,
to
looking in the
report.
wrong
That's
direction.
Yeah.
Sorry.
There's no report for
Okay.
tonight.
Okay,
I'll
thanks.
say that for Al.
Okay, thanks very much. All right, now let's move on then to Public Works and Water. Trustee Lewis, I'll get this right.
Thank you, President Rudolph. First up tonight, our committee recommends the full board approve a contract with Martam Construction, Inc. for an amount not to exceed $374,018.40 to tackle some small-scale projects around town that involve concrete flat work. The projects were combined and put out to bid as one in hopes of achieving better economies of scales. The projects include installing a new raised crosswalk on Burlington Avenue near the West Railroad underpass and a new sidewalk on the south side of the street that will connect to the Spring Rock Park path system. Portions of the concrete parking areas on the south side of Hillgrove Avenue between Wolf and Howard will also be improved. In addition, pavement at the south driveway apron at Fire Station 1 will be replaced with new concrete pavement. And lastly, a small portion of sidewalk near the back door of Village Hall will be replaced. Markham Construction was the low bidder, and the contract is on the omnibus for consideration later tonight. Any questions about that? If not, moving on. Our item B, our committee also recommends the board approve a professional services agreement with V3 companies to perform 2 in-depth bridge inspections at a cost not to exceed $25,000. Our village maintains 2 bridges, both of which cross Flag Creek. One is on Commonwealth Avenue, and the other is on 53rd Street. Illinois Department of Transportation regulations require these in-depth inspections every 6 years. So the agreement will be on the September 22nd Village Board agenda. Any questions about that? Item C. Next, our Public Works Department wants to create a pool of qualified contractors that we can use for sewer and water main breaks. We sometimes need to seek outside help when underground utility depth exceed our capabilities, or when breaks happen in succession and staff has worked too many continuous hours. We issued a request for qualifications in August and received several responses. And after reviewing those responses, staff recommends we use 3 contractors on a rotating basis. They are Calumet City Plumbing, IHC Construction Companies, and Anchor Heavy Civil, LLC. The 2025 budget includes $30,000 for these contractual water system repairs, and this item should also be on the agenda for our September 22nd meeting.
So again, these are on-call providers, right?
Yes.
When we reach kind of
Right.
capacity. I know we had a couple times in the winter where we had multiple.
And sometimes the depth of the pipe
Yeah.
is deeper than we're comfortable dealing
Right.
with ourselves, so we'll bring them in for those things sometimes
Yeah,
also.
it's unfortunate that we need this, but it makes sense. We've had a couple of rough times, I know, over the past year when you did have to reach out and find these other providers to be able to help, right?
Yeah, this is something we've had on our radar for a little while, but this past year, we've had a couple incidents specifically over near Commonwealth where one of the pipes was deeper than our equipment could go, as well as some of our safety equipment, and then also instances where we were dealing with either other storm events and something happened at the same time. So this just prepares us to have these firms ready to go ahead of time, that if we need to make that call, we have that queued up, the contract is basically in place, and it just keeps everything more efficient and safer.
Okay. Yeah, better to be prepared, so,
Mhm.
okay, great.
Item D, the Public Works and Water Committee also recommends the full board approve the purchase of 25 water meters and accessories from Ferguson Water Works for an amount not to exceed $18,535. The village's stock of meters is running low because there have been more remodeling and new construction projects this year than anticipated. And this item will be considered at our September 22nd meeting. And if there aren't any questions about that, that is all I have.
Great, thank you very much. All right, moving on to the Properties and Recreation Committee. Trustee Naraki, back to
Sure.
you.
Thanks, President Rudolph. I have just one item for Properties and Recreation, and it is item number 10A, Independent Contractor Agreement Renewal with Maddox Music. The Properties and Recreation Committee did not meet in September. However, we have one item for consideration for the second meeting this month. In July, the Village of Western Springs established new one-year independent contractor agreements with 5 of the 6 existing contractors utilizing space in the Recreation Center and Grand Avenue Community Center. The final independent contractor agreement with Maddox Music Studio has been updated, and staff has prepared the same economic and non-economic provisions. Staff recommends a one-year renewal with the same 2% annual increase, which is consistent with annual increases over the last 5 years. The proposed agreement and resolution will be available for consideration at the September 22nd board meeting, and staff is available for any questions this evening.
Great. Okay,
Is it-
any questions on
Any
that?
questions? Okay, that concludes my report for Properties and Recreation tonight.
All right, thank you very much. Now again, Trustee Avakian, Public Health and Safety Committee.
Thank you, President Rudolph. I have no report
All
for the
right.
Public Health and Safety Committee.
All right, very good. Thank you very much. All right, We will move on then to consideration of and action on these agenda items and moving on to the omnibus. The Illinois state statutes allow a municipality to collectively vote on a group of ordinances, resolutions, and other motions, such as awards of contract, appointments, etc. This is known as an omnibus vote. All the items contained on the omnibus vote list have been previously discussed by the President and Board of Trustees on at least one occasion and often on several occasions. By placing them on the omnibus vote list, a single vote may be taken to approve them. A trustee may remove any item from the list and have it discussed and voted on separately prior to the omnibus vote. Is there any such request this evening? All right, very good. Trustee Lewis.
President Rudolph, I move that the following ordinances, resolutions, and motions as contained in the meeting agenda for September 8, 2025 be adopted and/or approved under an omnibus vote. Item 8. A motion to approve the meeting minutes of the August 18th, 2025 regular meeting of the Board of Trustees and the August 18th, 2025 special meeting of the President and Board of Trustees. Item B, resolution number 252944, a resolution approving the issuance of a raffle license under the Title III Business Regulations, Chapter 12, Charitable Games, Raffles, Bingo, and Other Games of Chance Regulations, Section 3-12-3, Raffles of the Western Springs Municipal Code of 1997 as amended, for applicant Lyons Township Football Pride Club for raffle event. Raffle start date October 17th, 2025. Raffle end date November 30th, 2025, with a license fee waiver and bond waiver. Item C, resolution number 252945, a resolution determining to levy an additional library tax for construction, maintenance, repairs, and alterations of library buildings and equipment for the fiscal year commencing January 1st, 2026 and ending December 31st, 2026. Item D, resolution 25-2946, a resolution accepting the lowest cost qualified responsive bid and authorizing the approval and execution of a construction contract for the Burlington Avenue raised pedestrian crossing and concrete pavement repairs project to be entered into with Martin Construction, Inc. of Elgin, Illinois, and authorizing the expenditure of village funds and/or other monies from lawful sources with a contract price of $374,018.40.
All right, very good. May we have a second, please?
A second.
All right, may we have a roll call vote?
Yes, President Rudolph. Trustee Avakian.
Aye.
Trustee Chen is absent. Trustee Fink is absent. Trustee Lewis.
Aye.
Trustee Martin.
Aye.
Trustee Naraki.
Aye.
President Rudolph.
Aye.
The ordinances, resolutions, and motions contained in the agenda of September 8th, 2025 are hereby adopted or approved.
Thank you very much. Next item on our agenda is new business. Do we have anything this evening? All right. Moving on then to other business, old business. Trustee Lewis, I believe we have a motion here, correct?
So none of these reports, here we go. Thinking about a good motion right this moment.
Well done.
I move to approve a resolution authorizing and approving the execution of an employment agreement by and between the Village of Western Springs and Ellen J. Baer to continue to serve as village manager.
Thank you. May we have a second to that motion?
A second.
And may we have a roll call vote, please?
Yes, President Rudolph. Trustee Avakian.
Aye.
Trustee Chen is absent. Trustee Fink is absent. Trustee Lewis.
Aye.
Trustee Martin.
Aye.
Trustee Naraki.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Thank you. I went a little bit out of order, but just for background purposes, Manager Baer and the village board have come to an agreement on the terms of this contract that we just voted on. Those terms remain largely the same as the prior agreement with an increase in compensation for 2025, as we've discussed. The full agreement was attached to your agenda packet. Unless otherwise included in this agreement, the village manager adheres to the policies as outlined in the village personnel policy manual. The term of the agreement will coincide with the village president's term ending in May of 2029 as required by law. And also, Attorney Drosik, would you like give us a little bit more background?
Sure. I can say that as you noted, the village manager's term of office coincides with, or the village manager's contract coincides with the village president's term of office. And so this summer, we've been engaged in discussion and negotiation with Village Manager Baird to continue to serve in her position, which she has already been appointed to. And luckily, we have come to a full agreement. That agreement was circulated among the board and was passed tonight. So congratulations.
Yes. Congratulations, and we're thrilled to have you, as we've expressed, I hope, loudly.
Here, here.
Yeah.
Thank
Any-
you. It's certainly my honor to continue serving the Village of Western Springs and with the exceptional staff that we have. And thank you to the whole board, to Village President Rudolph as well. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Anybody else? Any other? Okay. All right. Yeah. Again, thanks very much. All right. Moving on to reports then. The monthly financial report. Trustee Martin?
We will have it the next meeting.
All right. Very good. I have no report other than what we just did. Again, very pleased to be able to approve the new contract. Village Manager Baird.
I just have one item. There is a second survey that's been released for the Safe Travel to School plan. That survey will be open till October 31st. It's again an opportunity to answer some questions on your thoughts about various infrastructure improvements that may assist students to travel from home to school every day, whether they walk or ride their bike or scooters or whatever. So there was a survey earlier this summer. We had a really good response at that time, but there are some follow-up questions. So these questions are a little different. Even if you took the survey before, we invite the public to log on to our website and take the second survey and provide additional feedback. That project is progressing very well. Deputy Manager Bernanke's been working with the consultant, and they should be coming back with a recommendation and final report in the fall. I would guess October, is that right?
Yes, October or early November.
Okay, so we'll be back here at the board once we have a final report, and then that may provide us some recommendations for some of the priority projects that we would budget for in the next year. And that's all I have.
Great. Thank you. All right. Attorney Skronsky.
No report tonight, thank you.
All right. Very good. I guess one other thing I would add is if you haven't been to Spring Rock and seen the goats in the park,
They are pretty awesome.
I would recommend it. I mean, it's.
How long are they there?
Anybody know?
They were supposed to be there for 7 days. I'm not sure, though, if they're still.
Well, they were still there this morning.
Oh,
I don't know if they left.
They must be
but
doing a good job of cleaning up.
They're doing a really good job. It was very noticeable this morning.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's their gig.
Yeah, yeah.
Brave
So,
Bunny.
okay. All right. I think we are at the point in the agenda where I can entertain a motion to adjourn. Is there one of those?
That would be my motion to adjourn tonight's meeting.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, we are adjourned at 7:28. Thank you very much. Go Bears.
Go Bears.
Mhm.
That's what it said.